Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be working with the July hip kits. I don't know if you guys have received yours yet, but oh my goodness, they are so fun. And each time I get a kit, I always think, oh, this is my favorite, for sure. And then I get the next month and I'm like, okay, no, this is my favorite now. So I don't know if you guys have the same problem, but I love them. I love these kits. They're so fun. And with these colors they're perfect for the summer months because of all the bright colors and just the patterns in the paper and the exclusives. They're so fun. So this layout, I literally got my kit in the mail, and the same day or the same night I filmed this because we're getting ready to go on vacation, and I didn't want to be gone that long and not jump into it. So I have issues for sure. So using the paper that I showed you before, it just has all kinds of different colors in it, and I just knew right away I wanted to use that because that's just me. I like a big, bold, bright pattern or title, or if you guys are subscribers, you guys know that I like that, and I gear towards those kinds of things. So I'm going in with some mixed media with some watercoloring, and I'm just making splatters. This is my mixed media, so I call it, and I use the packaging technique too. So and with watercolors, I like it because it's not too intense and it's forgiving. I feel like if you can lap it up with a paper towel if it's too much. Whereas if you use like a paint, like an acrylic paint, it'd be kind of hard to soak up a lot of that because acrylic dries really fast. So that's why I liked using the watercolor. Okay, so I made strips of these papers, and then I just was laying them on the paper, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. This looks so cool, the way it just laid like that, and I'm trying to replicate that again. And I will admit, this is super easy to do, but when you glue it down, it's kind of difficult because you want them to overlap, and when you introduce paper and glue, sometimes it can be a mess. So, okay, so to give it that pop of color behind my photo, I went ahead and I added that. It's like a diamond pattern, but it's black and white. And then I wanted to just kind of get funky with my layering in the background, but in the end you'll see that I just think it just didn't sit right with me. I didn't like how it was looking, so I changed it. But for right now, I'm going to get funky with the background. I'm going to make like a triangle layering look on the behind of it. So there we go. That's what and my stapler, it's out of stapler. Imagine that when you have kids. It's like story of my life. Okay, so I glue that down, and I'm like, ooh, this is gonna look so good. I've never done this one before with the layering behind the photo, but then I was like, no, I don't like it. So, but at least I tried it, something new, different. That's what it's all about. Okay, and so then I got this idea. I was like, well, I need to incorporate more of that black and the white. So I'm going to cut out these diamonds, and I'm just going to start inserting them in between the strips of paper. And I just thought this came together so well. I was like, wow, this is looking good. So I didn't originally have that plan, and I love when that happens, when you're in the middle of a layout and you're like, oh, this would look so cool. So I love that process. But yeah, so I cut out a few of these, and I'm just going to incorporate them in the background. And it's just giving it some interest and just like a pop of color. And I think it looks really good. So I'm just going to keep doing that, and I'm going to cut them out. I don't add, but I think I add like one more. Oh, nope, that's all I add. So I'm going to add these flare buttons. And I believe it was in the embellishment. And that's another thing. This month I got the embellishment kit, which I usually just get the paper, the extra pattern paper, and then the main kit. But I did the challenges, like the weekly challenges, and when you do that and you win the weekly challenges on Facebook, you get a $10 gift card. So I asked if I could use a $10 gift card towards one of my purchases, and actually that's what they're there for. You're supposed to use it in the shop. So I went ahead and did that, and I was so excited because this is my first time working with any of their embellishment kits, and boy do I love embellishments, so this is perfect. Okay, so I'm going in with more watercolors. I'm just kind of giving it an ombre look, and you just pick like 3 different colors you like and just do the bottom with one color, do the middle with one color, and then do the top. And then I just kind of take some water and just blend it all together. So that way you're not having, and I don't know why, but the right side came out, the bottom of it came out different than the left side. I don't know why, but whatever, it works. All the colors are incorporated in this layout, so. Okay, so I'm going to kind of lay my tile down, and as I'm laying it down, I'm like, ew, this is getting kind of camouflaged in with the background, because I like my title to stand out, and so that's what, I don't know. I guess it worked. It didn't look bad right now, but as I was looking at it in person, I didn't like it. So I was like, well, something's got to change here. So I took a strip of this like pink ombre it's one of the pattern papers in the kit, and I just kind of rip it just to give it that distressed look at the bottom and the top, and I love that right there, and I love how that turned out. And you could have left it alone. Maybe I should have just left it alone. I don't know. I did this all the time. I look back, as I'm looking back, I'm like, well, that was okay looking. What was my deal? So anyways, and then that's where I decide, okay, the layering behind the photo is not working. So I just kind of work with what I have and mess around with it, and I'm like, oh, maybe an orange. No. So when something's throwing me off like that, I know just to get rid of it, because it's obviously that thing that's throwing me off. So let's see, I forget what I end up doing. I think I just leave it alone. Okay, now I go in with my title, and I was like, okay, that fixes it. That really makes it pop. And it really matches the title, the ombre look. And then I just put Adventure Awaits, and this was awesome because this picture was taken in Colorado, and I mean, Colorado, it's for adventurers, I feel like. I mean, not only that, but if you're just sightseeing, I mean, it's just so inspiring there. So I love that title. Okay, so what am I doing now? I forget what I'm doing. Gluing it down, okay. Committing to it. Oh, I feel like it needs some blue behind there. That's right. Because there's some blue in the paper, the pattern paper, the strips, and I wanted to incorporate some of that. So I used the tissue paper that comes in the kit each month, and that blue, I swear, it goes with everything. So I keep it because I use it sometimes, and I love how this looks behind the photo because it's not too much, it's just a little hint of color. So I thought that went really well together. Okay, now I'm committing to my title, and then I'm going to add some of the flare buttons and some thread. What else? And I think I add just little bitty, in the ephemera pack there's some little sayings, and I add some of those. So, and that little flare says "Let's Go," which is perfect for the Adventure Awaits. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave you guys with some music, and there's some pictures down after the video. And if you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, and my blog. Okay, so I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.